It's been 3 days since a plane that took off from Fort Dodge crashed in Indiana, leaving all 4 on board dead. Tonight, Local 5's Connor O'Neill is learning more about those who were lost on Friday.
Yeah, Stephanie, we're learning that all 4 of those passengers were from Iowa. 1 person from Iowa Falls, 2 from Alden, and another from Manson. All the passengers were men ranging in ages from 19 to 68 years old. On Friday morning, a small plane took off from Iowa Falls with 2 passengers inside and flew to the Fort Dodge airport to pick up another 2 passengers on its way to Indiana. The plan, family friends told Local 5, was to check out and potentially purchase a new airplane for one of the passengers. Hours later, though, the pilot, 68-year-old Joseph Scallon of Iowa Falls, was told the plane was too high and had to reapproach the Anderson, Indiana Municipal Airport. The Madison County Sheriff's Department said the plane flipped over and nosedived into a cornfield, leaving no survivors. Officials have now identified the 4 victims who were on board. Scallon was a local philanthropist, community leader, pilot, and flight instructor, friends told Local 5 News. 36-year-old Braden Hicks of Manson, Iowa, had been on the plane initially before stopping in Fort Dodge and also died in the crash. His wife sharing how he will be remembered.
And just always wanting to take care of people, I think, is his legacy. And then obviously, I touched on it, but his love for flying and his love for just being in the sky.
Hicks also said her husband was a problem solver and very thoughtful. Braden Hicks was a self-employed flight instructor who usually took flights based out of Fort Dodge. 19-year-old Owen Reno of Alden was the 3rd passenger who died in the crash. Reno graduated from South Hamilton High School in the spring and was a football star who had played in the Iowa Shrine Bowl, which recognizes the best senior football players in the state. 41-year-old Alden resident Jesse Ostheimer also died from the plane crash Friday. Also, Reno's uncle, Ostheimer, was a family man and also into aviation. And the Federal Aviation Administration is still investigating the crash, and people who knew these victims are hoping the FAA can determine a probable cause.